Hello, Chili Philly. Hello, Nan Mac. Hello, Apex, North Carolina in the house. See, South Georgia, nothing burger with bacon, cheese, and Zim, and preferably a half pound of beef, right? Hello, Sean's mom. Hello, Jay. Hello, Tug, native Dalgal. Hello, Joe. Hello, Florida CB. Let's see, it was a bazillion degrees here in West Palm Beach today. Kukla said it was so hot in Chicago, the birds were blowing on the worms before they could even eat them. A wicked storm rolled through here not 40, 50 minutes ago in central North Carolina. I wasn't certain I was going to get to have a podcast. It was rough. It was rough. Hello, Vancouver Island. Hello, Joe Gray. Hello, Grandma's Life. Yeah, that rain was something else. Victoria, it was ominous. That is for certain, as it ripped through. Heat-driven thunderstorms. Everyone order the "Here I Told You So" T-shirts. Captain Jim, we actually had something like that. It was Henrietta Says Eat Crow. She gets to be right. Hello, Cindy Cook. Let's see. Hail damaged my squash plants in my part of North Carolina. Cindy, sorry to hear it. I'm betting they recover quickly, though. Brian says the heat index this afternoon in central Missouri, 112 degrees. Well, I don't know. That's MS. Is that Mississippi, guys? Somebody straighten me out. Pretty certain that's Mississippi. Hello, Truth Ranger. Hello, Scat Pack. Denise says Charlie Ward's heading my way tonight. There's even some rumors about him talking somewhere in the States for people to go and listen to and see in person. Mama too daggone hot for my mountain blood. Cooking it. Hello, Fozzie Bear. Hello, Diane T. Mark Riggles. It's good to see you. Hello, Donna from Great Bridge HS, waiting for grandson to finish football practice. Too stinking football practice. Too hot. Brittany says they are melting in Texas. I bet you guys are melting, especially as they start shutting down or rationing your power for your air conditioning at any time now. Archbishop, St. Petersburg, it is good to see you, Archbishop. Middle of Weirno. Let's see. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. There we go. Mark C. All back in the day, I told all to buy some smaller IQD denoms. We were expecting 86 cents. So under the 99 or 9,999 rule and use the 8,600 for trust, so you can go into the exchange unanimous for a 10K IQD note costing $13. You know, not a bad idea there. I love the way you guys think. Young at heart, my local community bank is closed for Juneteenth on Monday, first time ever. Of course, it's just now been a national holiday going on 1 year, so that could be part of it. Nashville for Charlie Ward, that is certainly the rumor. Hello, Dover, Delaware. Hello, Mississippi. Oh, thank you for the Mississippi one there. WI's Wisconsin. Let's see, so where to go? SA Track. So in Ohio, the birds refuse to exert the energy to fly. They're walking, but not on the pavement, only on the grass. Hello, Johnny Bravo. Hello, 03 Pokey. See, my bank, New People's, has been closed for 2 days. You can get money out of the ATM, but not balance. That's interesting. Market closed on Monday. Certainly would be convenient, wouldn't it? Hello, Pickles. Joe, I'm only kind of on YouTube. I'm not on the normal channel, so I'm over here visiting at Trolling News Network. Myrtle Mayhem supposed to cool off Saturday and Sunday in DC area. Carolinas are supposed to start cooling down about the same time period, but that was days ago when I looked. I don't know if they've changed anything. Yeah, Kukla, I caught that. I read that one out for folks. I thought that was great on the birds blowing on their worms. It is a 3-day weekend. That has always been their goal, to go on a 3-day week. I don't know if it's that important anymore. We're certainly going to find out. Jack said Charlie's going to be in Virginia Beach. Hey, I got family there. Maybe I can visit. Hello, Gabby D. Yeah, that's right. Disclaimer. My opinion. Entertainment. All those things. Denise said, yes, Charlie will be in Nashville July 11th and 12th. Who's going to go see him? The ballhead birds are weaseling everywhere. Let's see. Broker Ma, is it just me or does the chatter on various boards indicate the can? Oh, God, no. The chatter's been fantastic. Of course, I've not read the board, so I really don't know on that part. But it doesn't appear to me that any can's getting kicked. Sidewalk equals worm jerky. You guys are too funny. Virginia Beach on the 9th. Jacqueline, thank you. I've had a number of people comment that green is a good color for me. That sage-ish or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have to get some more of that. So I can get my, my sexy on. Hello, newbie. Hello, Teak. Teak says, not going to see him. Got to take care of the sick hubby. Praying the sick hubby gets well. Hello, Kevin. Tell me, what's the great news today? I'd like to see it. I mean, we've had some pretty positive stuff out of Iraq in the mainstream news coming out of Iraq, but I'm curious as to what that good news was. Market going under 30,000. What is that news? Gary, we'll talk about it in just a few minutes. Sorry, I saw this grandma's life. I'm still laughing. Dow Jones dropped 700 plus, under 30K. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody tries to do the old dead cat bounce tomorrow. The dead dog bounce, dead rat bounce. Or not, and try to squeeze a little bargain shopping in or not. I think they'd be a little premature. Even the angels are quiet. Sandy, I'm with you. I think 20K is where it'll end up falling around to. I really do. I think that is a reasonable guess. Could be wrong. I mean, that is just my opinion, my thoughts. I don't think it has to get there. I think we can go certainly before that, but there's going to be a lot of unrest in the market. Might be a dead cat slide. What is the significance of market under 30K? More just breaking resistance. You get those they're not really even amounts, but 30, 35, 25. There's those certain amounts where markets create resistance and you're looking at a crash or a reset. I can tell you the powers that be would much prefer to not have to adjust prices as hard. In other words, they can stick the blame if the market implodes and the prices run away. That way they can blame the old fiat system instead of the reset where prices would drop as well. So pros, cons, back forth on that one. Or at least a lot of dead cat splat. Right? It's coming from such a high level, Cool Raul. Let's see. Key West, Kim said, Mark, thank you so much for those seeds. And you to Kukla, you're well. Kukla worked hard to make that happen, guys. I threw money at it. She threw great effort and time at it. But it was exciting to see how many people got to take advantage of it. I personally think we will have revalued before we get to fall and do a seed giveaway. That seed giveaway could just be huge. We won't be giving it to this community because everybody will be well taken care of. But there'll be a lot of people out there that need our help. All right, let's talk real quickly, guys, on the news side. Put up your hat. Getting some interesting things out of the redemption side. My folks are expecting to have to work on Sunday, but not Saturday. I find that interesting since Monday is a bank holiday for Juneteenth, Father's Day, whatever you guys want to call it. That I like calling it Juneteenth. That's something to celebrate. So that I find very interesting. They've been told clearly, don't worry about Saturday, but that Sunday may be a work day. Waiting to find out if they've been told anything to expect on Monday, which you would think would be a day off for a federal holiday. Now let's talk about what is going on in Iraq proper today, because we've had a few key drops in intel. So let's, oh, I've not done it. No wonder it's not working right. Hold on, guys. Boom, there we go. I'm going to turn off the news ticker just because it is distracting for me. Coordination framework. Let us seize the opportunity, inform the government. Exactly what Sadir was shooting for when he resigned. He said the Sadrist movement said if we're in the way, then we'll get out of the way. We just want this to move forward. We need the reforms for the Iraqi people. We need to stop pointing fingers, blaming, trying to suck out dollars. We need to just do the right thing for the people. And so he removed the blockage. Sure enough, we saw the fruit of that today. Breaking the Shiite coordination framework formation, the Iraqi government. They are moving forward quickly to get that government sat probably by very early in this coming week, meaning Monday-ish or so. Or at least that's the chatter. Then we have two different pieces about the white paper, revived the banking sector. So we've got two of those. We are continuing to implement what was stipulated in the government's white papers. I can tell you for quite some time now, we have been expecting to find that in the white papers. I've been told now for some time that we needed to get the food security bill done so that the white papers could move forward and we could get our rate. I'm praying this is it and that is accurate. But the chatter out of Iraq proper has been very, very strong. I am told not to talk about Reno and redemption areas. Very positive stuff, but I'm told not to give specifics. And I'm going to honor that because I'm worried about my own redemption, but it is, my own exchange or opportunity. It's my guess is the boards are going to get very active tonight, guys. Just keep a lookout on them. Don't overreact when you see things, but it has been very, very encouraging today. Let's see. I rebuked that market was only 103 in Weatherford, Texas. It was cool. Surprised you weren't wearing a coat. I think Texas Snake actually made a little bit of a comment. And it's not something I heard from Texas Snake. I just know that if I was hearing it, he was hearing exactly the same. I'm kind of with you, Pibblemon. I would love to hear from some Iraqis. I believe you get Maliki out of the picture and you get that Bush-sponsored out of the way. I think he has been the reason the Iraqi people don't have a revalued currency, and we haven't finished this thing already. Yeah, Kathy, that's exactly why I don't want to say anything. Well, I do. I want to say something, but I shouldn't say anything, so I'm going to not say it. Love this one. Judy, what happened to the 32-mile-long caravan heading to the border? Question mark, anyone? Still headed there. It has swelled to the last guesstimate I saw was somewhere between 15 and 20,000 people in that single one caravan. Expected to arrive over the next, I think it was the next 2 weeks. I'll try to see if I can dig up that story. I read just briefly through skimming. I wasn't at my desk, so I didn't save it for you all. But let's do this one. Karen, I appreciate that one, and I like the name Karen. Of course, my mom's a Karen, so I'm especially fond of it. Let's keep talking about the news. I'm with you, Xavier. Al-Kazimi and CBI need to get this done. They need to get it done yesterday. Too many people are struggling. Somebody just asked what Juneteenth, now a federal holiday, it is when the last slaves were freed in the U.S. or in a full U.S. state. Man, ambulances, fire trucks, trees have been down all over as the storms blew through here, guys. Try to just work around it all. Cindy, I don't have to spin around or touch my nose. I'm not expecting it to happen tonight. Juneteenth, it marks the end of that, or when those last slaves were freed in Texas, I believe Galveston. In the U.S., slaves were continued to be held for a short time longer in some of the Indian nations. Now, around the world, you can still go to an open slave market in much of North Africa, much of the Middle East, and some of these countries. I mean, slavery still exists at a larger level than it does now. But it's never going to be right. It's an abomination to God in my eyes, personally, or it's an abomination to me, a freedom-loving, sovereign person. It is wrong fundamentally and in every way. CMS maybe be free. It would be a great day. It would be, if you think about it, because Juneteenth kind of marks the end of that slavery. It really would be a perfect day to give us a revaluation. That is for certain. Lone Ranger coming to get me. Hello, Rick in South Carolina. Satibo, how are you? What boards? Things like Dinar Recaps, Chronicles, whoever does that. I don't even know all the board names anymore. All right. Let's go through some evening news real quickly, and then I'm really looking forward to Whiskey and Wisdom tonight. Bars Committee testimony provokes pushback from watchdog group. I am leaving some things out. I am tired of getting censored and removed, so I am going to play really serious softball on this one this evening. And for the next 4 or 5 days, I'm going to be playing some serious softball on my language. Just great pushback. DeSouza had some really poignant remarks for Barr as he was up there hubbubbing with everybody when not even presenting the facts because he refused to look at them. It's really easy to not see evil when you have your eyes closed and turn the other way. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. It really is convenient on his part to play that game, right? The problem is it doesn't change the truth or the facts. Really good piece. Hopefully we will have the links. Let me just double check to see if they're up. Not yet. I will push on Zester to get them up. This is troubling. Any of you folks use Postmates? I am going to love the drama. All right, let's see. It's going so quickly. Anybody use Postmates? Are you familiar with Postmates? Hello, Land Shark. I'm waiting to see if anybody is familiar or uses it. I know a number of people that have driven for Postmates. They do deliveries, kind of like an Uber Eats, that type thing. Now, on that front, they have come out with, for Pride Month, Eat with Pride. This is actually real. This isn't a joke. Introducing bottom-friendly menu. Literally, and you can watch some of this. I mean, you got your leather-wrapped whatever that looks like a eggplant slash phallic symbol. I mean, you can't. But it's all about a menu specifically, and they're only rolling it out in 2 different areas. If you were the bottom portion of a male couple that swing whichever way, it's what you would eat. I am troubled that this is even something that is occurring. It's I'm with you, Kathy. I am just like blown away at this. The 3 C's. No, really, it is a joke along with their narrative. Okay, 3 C's. You bring up an excellent point. It really is. I mean, they don't mean it as a joke. They mean it seriously, but it is a joke. The whole thing, it is. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, you can watch it, see it. I mean, the coconuts because it can't be real. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. It is something straight from The Fifth Element, Hunger Games, the whole crazy surprise, but it really does tie into what we are seeing. And MonkeyWorks has done a couple of really good ones lately, and I can't wait to share that one for you. Must be out of Portland. I think that is one of the areas. Let's see. No, L.A. and New York City. L.A. and New York City. When it comes to picking what to eat, you might think bottoms have fewer options. Why in the heck? I mean, they're human beings. Why would they have any different options, right? Well, not this pride. Order from bottom-friendly menu, only available in LA and New York City. How would you like to be a normal, rational thinking person from New York City and have to live with the stigma of the town and how just nuts it has gone? It's got to be tough. And of course, they saw that mass exodus, and you can imagine why. All right. Actually, let's bounce over here just because of the timing here. Great sit rep from Monkeyworks. You go to the 15-minute mark. You need to watch a little over 3 minutes of this one, guys. And Monkeyworks does this is actually on the beaches in the Ukraine while we are, like right now, this is the city that's under siege as people are enjoying the beach, getting some sun, hanging out with friends. It gets even more interesting. He points out some things that are truly troubling about the entire narrative. And we're going to get back here. He is showing some of the sets that they use and how they make it look like all of these things have happened. This is crazy. I've got some deep diving to do on this one, but I thought you all would enjoy it. It's a movie. Everything, the further I get into all of our politics in today's world, from the bottom thing to what's going on in D.C. to the whole thing, it appears to be a movie. It is nuts. Joker discussing these people are sick. Yes, they are. Judith, I'm with you. I can tell you I've never used Postmates, but I have no intention of ever using them. Where do we start on all the money? Actually, let's just keep running here. FBI informant ran neo-Nazi terrorist group. Adam Waffen division got paid handsomely to radicalize troubled youth. It literally, inside FBI person paid to create these organizations and infiltrate. The FBI is creating their own cells so that they can justify their own existence. Nothing else makes sense as you read into it. And there's court documentation. You can see how this thing has played out. It is factual. It's nuts. We're living in a truly insane time. Kavanaugh's neighbor claims pro-abortion protesters are threatening homeowners. Literally coming outside of the homes, chanting, F you, F your children. They show up about 7 in the evening. All the neighbors, their kids are terrified. They have to have them off the street. They're organizing. They continue to. You can see police presence there. Another police presence over there to protect and watch at their home. This is your radicalized left threatening. I mean, we're talking firebombs. They come completely unhinged. Yeah, now they think that their children should be dead too. Of course, that doesn't surprise us the way they're willing to kill children. But all right, let's keep bouncing. Soros-backed challenger ousts incumbent prosecutor in Maine race, which means they're probably going to win because nobody's running on the Republican ticket or on the conservative ticket for prosecutor in this particular area in Maine. If you are a conservative and you're in that area in Maine, let us know. I am certain that there are many truthers in the world that would love to help you get exposure and run to upseat this travesty. We are seeing Soros-backed DAs being removed all over the country right now. Even in Philadelphia, it looks like they're having a successful recall or a, I'm going to think of this one. Boy, you can tell it's been a long day. I'm pulling a Biden on you. All right. Somebody help me out over here. When you remove somebody illegally, they try to do it twice to Trump. They did it to Bill Clinton. And you guys will just help me out here. Let's see. Don't say slavery is going to exist in some way. I didn't say that. I said it still exists now. And that is what troubles me, that people are not willing to fight it now. They want to point at the past, but they're not willing to fight it right now. You definitely misheard me on that one, Miss Mahoney. No, it should be stopped completely. Impeached. Thank you so much. So they are voting to remove the DA in Philadelphia. You guys are great. Let's keep running. Major recession, only realistic way for gasoline prices to drop, according to these experts. Why do they assume that that is the only way? They think that the only way to stop it, the economy has to crash so that we have no demand, meaning we can't afford to go to the grocery store, we can't afford to go to work, people have lost their jobs, so we don't need as much oil. That's the only way prices will drop. That's their thoughts. This is a very Keynesian look. We saw this same problem in the 70s. It was fuel and fuel restrictions. Fuel is 90% of most your goods and costs. They are seriously misreading what is going on in the economy right now. They need to, it's all about tightening money supply to them. And they don't think that they can loosen oil because there is not a political will to do it. Trust me, guys, if you scream loud enough, the political will materialize. It will happen. They will increase refinery. They will increase production. It will happen. Have we heard anything from Bob Locke? Not since this morning when he was on the program with us for almost an hour. For those may not have known. A great one, and I like this one following it from Sky News Australia. We're being led by a bunch of idiots. Green hysteria causing the energy crisis. They're talking about the countries around the world. This is an engineered crisis. This is not unique to the U.S. It is the same thing going on in every major government as they are pushing this green narrative against your better, I shouldn't even say best wishes, your best interests. They are pushing this, and they know they are starving you. They know they are crashing your economy. They know they are causing food shortages. They know that they are causing homelessness. They know that, and they don't care. Reading this one, they did a really good breakdown, and they called it exactly what it was, and I found it very, very interesting. All right, Dow dumps below 30K as huge OpEx looms. Gold gains, greenback gags. This is just a quick, hard look at how everything is going at the same time, not the way they would expect it. Usually you'll have certain things go up, certain things go down. And I drew the correlation between this and the 1970s with the fuel and energy crunch that was going on at the same time. It appears to be mirroring it very well. Here we go. This is one of our big ones, losing it. Cosmetics giant Revlon files Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. They claim they can't get supplies. They are running weeks behind. What is it? I think it is 30% of their market that they can't service at all. Or is it, let's see. Yeah, it's taking 8 to 12 weeks, and their products are costing 4 times what they cost before to even supply them, meaning short of increasing the cost of the consumer by at least 400%. They cannot meet their demand. They can't get the product in there in the stores, so they are filing for Chapter 11 in hopes that they can survive and restructure after this thing. Once again, watch the monkey works. Yeah, Tony, I'm with you. Not much logic there. Guru, it's Trump's fault because it's yeah. Try to figure that one out, right? Who else? We're not waiting on Iraq. I don't believe so. I believe Iraq is close enough that they can pull the trigger now. And just like many other people will tell you, many of the other experts, they keep telling you it's all about Iraq, it's all about Iraq, and it's all about the CBI. At this point, I think they can go tomorrow if they wanted to. We are having a block party for Whiskey and Wisdom. Yes, we are, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, I'm keeping it. Well, I'm not keeping it short. I've already gone 30 minutes. I am getting ready for Whiskey and Wisdom, guys. I need to hurry, pull myself together. For those that would like to join, it will be fun. Lipstick sales took a nosedive when everyone was wearing a mask. Yes, it did. Evergrande delisted, came in at a 0. The market is just, it's prime for this. We are so ready. Fluffy Pup interviewed Bix Weir. X22 did. He thinks September gas will be 15 a gallon. I don't think it'll be 15 a gallon in September. I think our world will have crashed before then if they don't reset. That's my belief. Pepito, I'm not certain in what you were referencing about. You mean they don't care? They're doing it. This is true. They are doing it on purpose. You're correct. I shouldn't say that they don't care that they're hurting us. They're actually, I think, enjoying that they are hurting us, Pepito. I think they are that cruel and that I don't think they're unfeeling. I think they absolutely know we are suffering, and they're doing it on purpose at this point. All right, I'm going to run. For those that would like, we are going to be back here in just 30 minutes or less for some whiskey, wisdom, and just fun. And just some fun. All right, guys. See you in the morning for those that aren't joining for whiskey and